My mom is doing a class right now, and she is now doing khutbah haja, and yeah. Hey guys, it is I, Shema. I'm in my parents' basement. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is gonna be my current favorites. We're just gonna be featuring the loud noises in the background. I do apologize. This is what happens when you let your brother take your lights and you forget to tell him to bring them back. So I have a few favorites involving makeup. The first one is an oldie, but a goodie, and I have been using this for maybe a year or two. And honestly, I liked it. When I first got it, I was like, I love this way more than my Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like, I love this. And I think it's just because it's the variety. This is the Morphe 350 palette, and mine is pretty messy, and I do apologize for that, but you know. So it has its oranges, reds, like browns, and like pinks, and like highlight colors over here. It's really nice. And when I am wearing a very, very subtle makeup look, I'm always reaching for this just to put something on my lid, and this normally gives me what I need. The other one I am enjoying is the Prism Palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and mine is in the box still because, you know, wow, it was upside down in the box. I keep it in the box because it is velvet, and I really don't like how she has these velvet palettes expecting people to have them, you know, remaining clean. Like, that's not a thing. That coral is really like, oh my gosh, that gold really does it for me. And then this what is that, like a peach color, and I really like that it has a black, so if I want to smoky out my look, I can do that with this black here. I don't know, it just gives me what I need. The last makeup item that I have is the Benefit Sunbeam. This is their liquid highlighter. A lot of people know more of the high beam, but I have that like high yellow golden look, and I need this golden highlighter for that look. This highlighter is really good when you're wearing a very subtle look, that no makeup look. Sometimes I wear this without foundation, so when I'm just trying to like get a little bit more glow, it gives me that natural glow, and this is what I really like. It doesn't give you that blinding look, which is always good to have one highlighter that doesn't blind you, you know. I have Trophy Wife, so like I don't need all my highlighters to do what that does, because Trophy Wife does it, you know what I mean, you know. This is the Foreo Luna Play Plus. It is very small, as you can see, putting it in my hand, that's how small it is. I really enjoy this because it is very small. The one thing that it doesn't do that I believe the other Lunas do, the bigger ones, I guess it stops and cuts off like the Clarisonic. I have the Clarisonic, I don't use it anymore. It turns off, I guess, after a minute, and I'm used to that. Like, if I really feel like I need that 1 minute, I would like stop watch on my phone, like, all right, 1 minute's up, all right, let's go. But it's really not something that I really need. I like that it's more sanitary than the Clarisonic, I'm telling you guys, because like my Clarisonic was looking a little crazy in the inside. Like, even when I changed the brush, the actual Clarisonic, like the tool itself without the brush, like you really have to do like crazy like cleaning for that thing, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm triggered. So the next thing I want to talk about is the Aloe Vera Plant. I've been using aloe vera for maybe a year or two now. For the most part, I use it every night. Sometimes I give it a break because my skin is doing really well. Right now, I don't know what happened with my skincare right now, but it's like really good. Aloe vera is my best friend when it comes to my skincare. I make sure I get the plant, not the gel, and I just cut it up. I put it in Tupperware, and it's pretty good for like 2 to 3 weeks. I don't remember how long, but it's pretty good around that time. I don't have a big selection of things to show you guys right now because I have been switching up a few things in my skincare routine, and I will tell you, like right now, my skin is flourishing. The last thing is sunscreen, and this is what I've just put in my skincare maybe a month or two ago. I don't remember how long it's been. So I've been having problems with like the scars for the longest time. Sometimes they would go away, and it won't take so long to go away, and then sometimes they will stay forever. They are here to stay. My sister one day was like, why aren't you using sunscreen? I've watched a video about how like sunscreen is really good for your skin and to help prevent scarring. It didn't occur to me that I needed to go at that moment to go get some sunscreen. And you know, here I am today. I'm like, you know, I'm not getting rid of sunscreen because I'm noticing a difference. Like, I'm noticing my scars aren't getting darker than like that very faded look. Like, I would have scars but they look faded, and I'm like, yes sis. I want to make sure like I'm not gaining more hyperpigmentation on my skin. Like, I want to make sure my face is at like a very nice leveled, you know, complexion, because I didn't realize how dangerous the sun is when it comes to stuff like your skin. This is the Bodyshop Vitamin C Glow Protect Lotion, and I've been using this. It's almost out. I've been using this for maybe a month. I think I've been using it for a month or two. I don't know. I don't remember. But Snapchat fam talked about it, and it was funny because I was just about to get my sister's sunscreen, and I was like, let me try that one because it has, you know, it has vitamin C in it, and like, oh my gosh. My sister has one called like Super Goop, and it's about what, $19, and it's like what, 2 ounces. This one was $23, and it is 1.69 ounces. We got a problem. But Snapchat fam came through and said, this is at TJ Maxx for about $6 and some change or something like that. So I haven't seen it at my TJ Maxx, but if you guys see it at your TJ Maxx, it's nice to have. So the next thing I want to talk about are candles. Since I moved out of my parents' house, I've been really enjoying candles. I've tried the, what's it called? Bath and Body Works, like the 3-wick ones, and they're not my favorite. I don't know if it's because I'm not getting the right scent or whatever, but it's just not my favorite. I am using the ones from Home Goods, and I love them. Like, they smell really good. I get the smaller version of their 3-wick candles, so this one is their big one, but I would get the small one, and I would burn it until I feel like, yeah, this is it, I really need the big one. So I'd go out and buy the big one. But yeah, this is one of my favorite smells from whatever brand this is. This is their DW Home brand, and this is the Fresh Cut Gardenia. It reminds me of a scent my mom used to wear when I was younger, so it just gives me that like nostalgic feeling. So I want to talk about my happy planner. Obviously if you're on my Snapchat, you're gonna be like, here we go. But yes, I've had the bigger happy planner. This one is the Happy Planner Mini, but I did have the bigger one, and I planned throughout college with it, and it was very helpful, and it was very therapeutic because I would have like washi tape galore. Well, I do still have it. I have truckloads of stickers. I have like so much washi tape. It's just, it's a great life as a happy planner. We're in this week right now, and I kind of like already did a little bit of stickers and stuff like that in it, and this is basically how I plan. Planning is always like very helpful. It keeps me punctual. It keeps my head where it needs to be. My number one Ramadan favorite, this is the only thing that basically changes throughout the year, would be dates. I don't eat dates all the time throughout the year, but when I am making up my days, I would go to the store and buy me a pack of dates so that I can make up my days in that Ramadan feel. So I would break my fast with dates and water, and yes, I like to follow the sunnah and, you know, break my fast with a date. So that's why I have me some great old dates here. With boxing, I had to buy a new water bottle, and this is the one that I grabbed. So I got this from Marshall's, and it was $7.99. This thing is huge. basically it is 48 ounces. I think it says 1500 milliliters, but I normally fill it up to like 48 ounces, and I just kind of fill this up twice a day, and I try to drink the second one, but sometimes I don't get to drink the full thing. So this water bottle is the Camelbak Chute. It is very huge, and yeah, this is really good for when I go boxing, and it's really good to stay hydrated throughout the year and throughout every time, all the time, Ramadan and everything. I've gone through so many bottles, and like right now, this one being as big as it is very helpful because I don't have to fill out my bottle as much as I used to. The last favorites that I wanted to talk about were apps. So the first app that I want to talk about is iQuran Pro. That one right here is iQuran Pro. So the reason why I really like this app is because it has the Tajweed Quran as well. Whether you're learning, memorizing, or just kind of like reviewing, it's really good to have something like the color coding for the Tajweed. So this app has a lot of benefits if you're trying to memorize Quran in any way. So it really helps whenever you're trying to like learn the way to like blend the words together. It gives you a guide without having like your own teacher. So like if you ever felt like you wanted to kind of learn Quran or memorize Quran, it's very helpful. So another thing, if you're trying to learn a surah or whatever, it gives you the option to repeat a verse. Well, you can do it where it tells you like play verse by verse, or you can play the next few verses or whatever. It also has that auto scroll to the next verse, so whenever you're trying to read along, it can highlight the verse. The Athan app is the one in the middle. This is helpful for when like you are out and you're not around family members and you can't like tell when Athan is, and because someone else is telling you when Athan is in, this is very helpful. So they have like du'as, they have so many different du'as, and then they have like the actual like interpretation of the Quran, and that's pretty good too. So like if you don't want to have like too many different apps for like, you know, your Islamic apps, that one is also really good. It doesn't have audio yet, but like inshallah in the future it'll like step its game up and have audio, because it'll be cute to have like a one-stop app, a one-stop shop app. I don't normally use this one for the Quran interpretation because I have iQuran, and whenever I want to read, I'm probably gonna want to listen to it, and yeah. So with that being said, I just stick to iQuran. You do have to pay for iQuran. I think it's like $2 or so, but it's worth it because like it has that tajweed part and it has that repeat part. It's just like everything you need for a Quran app. It has it for you. I think the only thing that I don't like is the selection of sheikhs, but I'm fine because the sheikhs that I listen to are on iQuran, so I don't even have to worry about that. But yeah, I have Quran Explorer and like Quran Pro. I never use them because they're not my favorite. So yeah, but yes, that is it. I do apologize for all the background noise. I am so sorry. I am gonna yell at my brother and be like, yo, don't take my lights ever again. Like, this is trash. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and stay tuned for more. Bye. Just a few things in my skincare routine. What is this? This is very good, especially like, wow, I'm hungry. So, that being said, so that is all for today. This is all we have here. Nothing to see here, kids. Nothing to see.